How much money do you need to make per year to comfortably afford a $900,000 home in British Columbia? We're gonna use this property here in Lake Country as an example. First thing we wanna do is break down our upfront costs. With our list price here, we have our minimum down payment. We use 5% on the first 500, 10% on the remainder to get us just under 65K. Because we are putting less than 20% down, we will have to pay for the mortgage insurance, but you'll see it's not listed anywhere here. That's because it's not an upfront cost that you pay out of pocket. It's something that you roll into your mortgage. Now, unfortunately, this place is over the exemption limit for first-time homebuyers. There is a partial limit at $835,000, but at this list price, this home is outside of that. So we're on the hook for the full tax, just under 16 grand. Then I've also included an estimate for our other upfront closing fees, things like legal, title, appraisal, and inspection, which is always recommended. So the upfront cost for this property is $83,100. Now, to get that down payment, buyers are gonna get this from their savings, but don't forget about the tools like the FHSA, which lets you save and invest tax-free. And then you have the RRSP Home Buyers Plan, which lets you borrow up to $60,000 from yourself. Okay, now we wanna look at the total monthly cost to actually own this place. There's the mortgage. Now, because we're putting less than 20% down, we need to pay this insurance premium, which is 4% of the loan, totaling the mortgage needed at $863,000. Now, your 4.3% interest rate over a 30-year amortization, which is allowed if you are a first-time homebuyer, your monthly mortgage payment is gonna be $4,252. But that's not all. Lenders will also include your property tax and heat utility in calculating your gross debt service ratio, which is basically the percentage of your income that goes towards your housing cost. So in the eyes of the lenders, your total monthly cost to own this property is $4,727. Okay, so now the exciting part, how much income do you need to make to comfortably afford this? Well, we'll take that number, we'll divide it by 0.39, which is the gross debt service ratio that lenders are using to determine your ability to service this debt. Then we're gonna take that number and we're gonna multiply it by 12 months of the year to get the total income required to comfortably afford this home to roughly 145 grand. So if you wanna know exactly what you and your household can afford, send me a message. I'd be happy to run the numbers for you.